Hey everybody, welcome to Behind the Scenes. I'm Heroes Ben Kittle. Today with me are...
Did you say he's Heroes Ben Kittle?
I thought he said your hero Ben Kittle.
That's what I did say.
Yeah,
I am your hero, Ben Kittle. Today with me are my mere mortal co-hosts, Sean.
Hello.
He's
I'm
right across
sorry,
the table from me this week.
I was addressing my mortality in my head. After Ben said that, I'm kind of in a dark place today.
You're welcome. And Nate.
I would consider myself more of a demigod. Like Zeus banged somebody, and that's where I came from.
Oh,
Your Demi
isn't that
Lovato's
what, like a
love child?
Hercules?
Yeah.
Hercules,
I knew you were gonna
Hercules,
do that.
Hercules.
Yep.
I was going to try to get it out before.
Maybe
you
not
did.
not as big as Zeus, because that's kind of flashy. Maybe like
Zeus.
Poseidon or somebody. Or maybe Narcissus,
Poseidon. Do you have a trident?
as I'm a little
It's
bit more
Narcissus.
Narcissus.
Narcissa.
Narcissi?
Narcissus.
Narcissus? Hold on.
We can look that up this week because we're not in the back of Sean's car.
That's
I
true.
was never in the back of my car. Only Ben was. And the whole
We are coming back from this. We are in the studio this week. We were an episode ago. It was just Nate and I. We got some feedback. People really hated the fact that it was just the two of us.
It's true.
Great.
The amount of feedback I got was like, dude, I just turned it off because you weren't on it.
Right.
Yeah.
Narcissus.
Well, Sean's back, so
Narcissus.
keep listening.
There's no double sissus.
I'm gonna give you to the
Narcissus.
count of 10 to get your ugly yellow good for nothing
Good for
keister
nothing keister
off
my property.
before I pump you guts full of lead.
1, 2,
10.
10.
That's a little hint what we'll be talking about this week, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right. We're going to talk about Home Alone.
No, I thought, what's the movie called? It's like
Angels
Flies.
with Filthy Souls.
That's it. Angels with Filthy Souls.
Well, before we get to Angels with Filthy Souls,
Say that 5
Fi-
times fast.
Angels with Filthy Souls.
we're going to talk about Home Alone.
No.
And how we're really grateful Home Alone was not made in 2016 because otherwise it would have been a 20-minute movie. Kevin would have woken up, texted his mom, "What the fuck, Mom?" called an Uber to the fucking airport and gotten to Paris
Do you
with
really
everybody
have
else.
to drop an F-bomb so many times? He wouldn't have been able to make it on the plane. He would have had late. He would have been selected for additional screening.
Yep.
That's
and
true.
he would have got stuck at the gate. So
His
just because
mom, I
of-
think they had his passport
And
too.
just because
Yeah.
cultural diversity would have dictated that he would have gotten probably flagged at this point in 2016,
Well, actually, he was
his
a
family
white- he
wouldn't
was
have been as
white.
white.
Well,
is
no,
what I'm
they
saying.
were very white.
Oh, I
they
know.
were very rich, so they
They
probably
were.
would. I mean,
Yeah,
That's
the
true.
more I watch this movie, the older I am. I'm wondering what the fuck Mr. McAllister did to be able to afford
No
that
idea.
giant house,
Yep.
a shit ton of pizza, and then a trip for 9 to
pizza.
Paris.
No, let's talk about the pizza because the mom did not have the
Little
amount of-
Nero's
Yeah, Little
was
Nero.
the name of the pizza.
Yeah.
Right, but
Anyway.
she didn't have money to pay the pizza guy.
Well, it's because they bought a trip for 9 to Paris.
The guy's got 30 seconds.
30 minutes.
Seconds.
Minutes.
Actually, Ben's right. It's
No, I know. I was just saying seconds.
Which turtle said it?
Marcolangelino.
Did you just put all of their names in the same?
Most of them, yes.
No, it was Splinter.
Splinter is not a turtle.
I know, I was just kidding. It wasn't
Right.
even him.
I know. It was D'Angelo.
D'Angelo?
He got out of
D'Angelo.
the, he got out of the he got out of the cupboard. He got himself a sub.
He was the
Yo,
fifth turtle.
represent the Midwestern chain. He was the fifth turtle.
He was the
D'Angelo.
fifth turtle.
All high voice and stuff.
D'Angelo.
D'Angelo.
Oh, that's excellent.
Monticello. Somebody should have done a rip-off Turtles movie with like with like close,
city names.
close-ish names, but not actually on.
Oh, that's good. Anyways,
He can
What
bust
are we
in
talking
right
about?
here, and he can be
We were
like,
talking about Chris Columbus, who directed this movie.
"Oh, Christopher
Yes.
Columbus."
Also directed Harry Potter.
yep.
And
And then he got booted out for that Alfonso guy.
Yeah. Mrs. Doubtfire?
No, he didn't get booted out. You mean out of the Home Alone series?
No, I'm talking about Harry
no.
Potter.
Oh, I've never seen those.
Yeah, he did the second.
He did the first and second Harry Potter, and then he got ousted after Dumbledore died. Oh, spoiler alert.
Hold the door.
Hold the door.
Oh, that's
What?
That movie or that TV show on HBO. Game of Thrones. I confuse Game of Thrones and Harry Potter. One's about
How do you do that?
Well, I've only seen some Game of Thrones, and like Harry Potter's about a magical owl, right?
No.
Are you really looking for a synopsis of Harry Potter?
Harry Potter.
Have you been living under a fucking rock? That's number 32, by the way.
Oh, boy.
Wouldn't it be really cool if I was on with the count?
That would be
Like,
cool,
I'm
I'm
but
going to
I
have to
think you're
interlace
high.
17 more fucks before.
Yeah.
Hold on, you're on with the. I thought the Sesame Street count you were talking about.
One fuck.
Ha,
Two.
ha, ha.
2 fucks.
Ha ha.
Wait.
So Christopher Columbus
Anyways,
directed
yep.
the first one. So in case you guys don't know and you've been living under a fucking rock, there were five Home Alones. There was Home Alone 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and then there was Home Alone the Holiday Heist.
Good Lord, there are really 5?
There were really
Yeah.
5.
That's a hashtag BTS fact for
And
you.
here's a hashtag BTS fact. John Hughes only did the first 3.
He did the third one?
Yeah.
I thought he
Yeah.
only did the
No,
first
he did.
two.
He definitely did the
No,
third one.
sadly.
Yep.
He
And
got the fuck out after that, so I'll give him that.
Yeah, the third one is horrendous. I sat through the first 20 minutes of it when I watched it a long time ago, and I wanted to cry.
Is that the one with the little kid?
Well, they all have a little kid.
No,
in
no,
it.
no. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Billy Benjamin.
Sorry. Whoa. Yeah,
Isn't
that
that the entire premise of all the
No,
movies?
like the little kid.
gets
Doesn't he?
left
Isn't he
alone?
like a little kid?
Yeah, he's like a little
7.
That's
Pee-wee.
the other thing. If this happened nowadays, the parents would be arrested.
Yeah.
At
Or
least
couldn't he go to a
ostracized on
neighbor?
Facebook. At least that.
Oh yeah, no, I mean
There would be a whole debate about Facebook of whether or not
Oh, yeah.
it's
like
good parenting or
CPS
not.
would be all over that shit.
Yeah.
But then again, he wouldn't have spent the first 20 minutes going, Mom? Mom?
Yeah.
Buzz? He would
Fucking
have looked at
Buzz.
his fucking feed and been like, oh, they've been posting
Oh, they're
selfies at the
hashtagging
fucking
Paris.
international airport this whole time.
Damn it.
And what? Even when who was supposed to count the kids in the van?
The shitty sister.
Yeah, and
She counted just fine. It was that shitty little neighbor
That was
kid.
the little neighborhood.
Hey, where are you guys
kid.
going? What are you doing? Are you guys going to Paris? Are you guys, can I go with you?
why didn't he just go? I mean, it would have been a movie. You know, I mean, we have to remove our sense of existence.
Right.
Yep.
I don't know. if
You know what I
exist.
didn't enjoy is that in the new I didn't know that there was a 5th Home Alone, but in the 4th one, and I'm assuming in the 3rd one as well, they kept Marv, the name Marv, in the script.
Yeah.
Like, why? Why are you trying to... I couldn't tell if it was like a throwback since the person was obviously younger or not, and it was just sad. Didn't like it.
Marv! Harry? Why the hell did you take your shoes off? Why the hell you dressed like a chicken?
What?
That came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
dude.
no, I don't know how that's... I don't know.
That's not relevant in the
No,
slightest.
it totally is.
No.
That was completely improvised.
That whole scene.
Just like
I
us.
played that whole thing just for this. Why the hell are you dressed like a chicken?
John Candy never had scripted lines.
No, it
Everything
was
that
completely
he said
improvised.
was just nonsense.
He did his whole every scene he was filmed in was shot in one day.
Yeah, which is amazing because
Wasn't
of how
this his
hilarious.
last movie as well?
No, I don't think so.
No, he died in '94.
BTS.
But he
back
had
that
he had
shit.
that whole story about forgetting his kid in a funeral.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
That
who
was
who
so
makes that up? It was
hilarious.
completely made
You
up.
God,
play
that
the
was so
chicken,
hilarious.
But you don't play that.
Okay, wait. Here, let's find it.
That monologue is so funny that like I can't even believe that he just came up with it on the fly.
I'll be home for Christmas.
Okay, here we go.
Tell me, have you ever gone on vacation and left your child home?
No. But I did leave one at a funeral parlor once. Yeah, it was terrible, too. You know, I was all distraught and everything, you know, the wife and I. We left the little tyke there in the funeral parlor all day. all day. You know, we went back at night when we came to our senses, and there he was. Apparently, he was there alone all day with a corpse. Now, he was okay, after 6-7 weeks. And I came around, started talking. But he's okay. They get over it. Kids are resilient like that.
Maybe we shouldn't talk about this.
That's so
You
funny.
brought it up. I was just, trying to cheer you up.
Sorry, I did.
That's so funny. And the fact that everyone that was like that she kept the straight
That she
face,
could, yeah.
because somebody throwing you under the bus like that, trying to make you break is, that's so funny. So Hasbro, yeah, Hasbro. No, not Hasbro. What's a board game company?
Parker Brothers?
That's it. Parker Brothers kind of ripped off the movie and made that shitty board game Mousetrap based off of Home Alone.
What?
Yep.
Mousetrap came out way before that.
I don't know, man.
I'm checking. I do not believe you. I'm going behind the scenes on the behind the scenes.
Go for it.
The game. Mousetrap the game.
Licensing controversy.
You need at least 2 people to play that. The setup time is 5 to 15 minutes to set up
15 minutes?
That's insane.
That's way too much time for a board game.
You know when Kevin goes to see Santa and it's the, the fat guy with the candy, that whole thing, and he gets in the car and the car stalls?
Mm-hmm.
It was totally the car just stalled.
Yeah, the actor just stalled.
So was not supposed
to
to
amend my Mousetrap statement, they rebranded it. The Mousetrap game originally came out in like the 60s.
That came out in the 60s, and it was renamed twice. And it ripped off 2 lesser-known games, and they refused to pay licensing to Rube Goldberg.
So the guys that own Mousetrap just like to steal and mimic other things, not unlike the Romans, which Sean would know all about because I believe he once shared a room or a house flat. He had a housemate, Aristotle, I believe, was your original housemate. I'm implying that you're old.
Oh, that was a terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, number one, that would have meant that I came from royalty, and I would have been fine with it. So it was a terrible bird.
Not all Romans were royal.
Aristotle was. And
No, you were
smart.
just his roommate.
So what? Do you think he kept company? He wasn't Jesus. He wasn't walking with a tax collector.
Yeah, but
He was fucking Aristotle.
I'm gonna.
Those are 2 words you never thought you'd hear in the same sentence.
No.
Fucking
Aristotle.
Aristotle.
I'm sure there's a lot of
That's
philosophy people that would
Hey,
get
hey,
stoned and say
Copernicus,
that.
why don't you
Yeah.
navigate yourself out of here? Okay.
Who did?
Anyways,
So Home Alone.
well, the polls
Considered
are
a
weird.
traditional Christmas movie in Poland.
Okay.
The
On national
polls are a
TV,
weird group.
It airs every year.
It airs on
and-
ours every year.
Yeah, but on
Is it dubbed?
I'm assuming.
What does
I don't know.
Kevin's name become? I want to know more about this. Inquiring minds want to know. Both of you.
What?
Neither one of you? Is gonna
Inquiring
give me
minds?
that?
What?
I want to
What?
know? Oh, that's right.
Oh.
You both
We're-
got pubes like 3 years ago. I forgot that. Yeah, we should probably get to the rear. We should probably pick up the butt here.
I'm not familiar with that term. I don't really know what that means.
We
so
should
I'm gonna
probably make our closing remarks.
our closing remarks, our closing arguments.
Be careful with that.
I'm being careful.
No,
I just can't
this
tell
is
where
Oh
it's
yeah,
Stop.
Sean almost decapitated me
It's all
when
right.
we
It's
first
all right.
got here.
I did.
So
I almost
so.
I gave a small concussion to Ben.
to Ben. Rated R.
Moving on.
Do you like? How come my pop screen smells like patchouli?
Patchouli?
A patchouli pop screen. The only place this has been is with me is in my bag or in Georgia.
Anyways. Closing
so-
arguments, Ben, begin. Excellent. Sean, go.
So if you set aside your fact that the world is a real place, Home Alone can be a very entertaining movie that was just made by an all-star cast and director and writers.
Yep.
It was a true.
I was
just
agreeing with you.
One last thing here. I have to say how much of an asshole the little grocery store clerk lady was, right? Like, who cares where my parents are, lady, for one? And two, thanks for stuffing my bag so full that on my way back, carrying the groceries by myself, they all fall over the fucking
There's
ground.
something else we got to talk about, too.
Uh-oh, here we go.
With Kevin and the homeless lady, the misplaced lady, who
The
obviously...
bird lady?
Yeah,
that was in the second
one.
That was the second one? That
Yeah.
was in...
They're in New York City.
The first
conflating
one,
the
the
two,
first
you're
one,
right.
it's the guy with
with
the
a shovel, right. And that's why he didn't go to his neighbor's neighbor, because he thought his neighbor was a murderer.
Serial killer.
Well, he has more than one neighbor.
right. Apparently, they were all on
And Ben
vacation.
said that,
too.
not
They were
me.
probably all in Paris.
And did Kevin get to sleep in the attic all the time, or did he just have to give up his room because people were there?
No, it was because he was punished.
He was punished, yeah.
Oh, that's right. But my other question
So he had to go
is,
sleep up there with
unfairly,
the bedwetter.
unjustly punished. But my other point is, why did they have a full bedroom set up in their attic if no one normally slept
It
there?
wasn't. It was a pull-out couch.
Are you sure it wasn't a bed? So, anyways, this is just a classic movie that's, if you suspend your belief in reality, is a good movie, and you should go watch it.
Yep.
Thanks for listening behind the scenes, everybody. Goodbye.
Really?
That was real. You
That's
just
it.
cut me out completely out of my closing arguments.
Yep.